told him. Yeah. I was never worried. See what that says? World Series, baby. We are not the Cleveland Indians. We win games. See? Postseason 2017.
Just looking for something over the plate, just try not to do too much, just move the runners.
It's about this here. See? It's about that trophy, baby. I wasn't worried at all. This was the battle of managers. And we're going to get to that.
Back to the NLCS, this team was down 5.5 games in the Central at the All.
What?
How is this year
What? Yeah. You see, I got to get this banner on my car when I go out tonight. We going out tonight, baby. We going out in the world tonight. Oh, yeah. It's time. It's time. It's time. See, this is what I tried to tell you, Cleveland people. Roll with the winners, baby. We are a dynasty. We are a team of destiny. We know how to win in the clutch. We had an idiot manager who don't know how to maintain, he don't know how to manage pitches. So we had to keep scoring runs. This game should have been over a long time ago. Should not have been like this. Whoo! Pledge allegiance to the flag. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let the flag talk. This is why we won the game. What's up, Mr. Hectic? I hope you feeling better. I saw your hospital picture. I hope you feeling better. But you got to understand, when the Cubs is on, I cannot be distracted. I cannot be disturbed. I can't have anything coming between this. This is destiny. Oh, yeah. We are the champions until someone defeat us. And until someone defeat us, we are the champions. But the Nationals gave it away? Nah. Panic and inexperience gives game away. But when we went through our last game with all those errors, that's not Cub baseball. Listen. We know how to win in these adverse situations. Our manager keep putting us in these adverse situations because he doesn't know how to manage pitchers. It haunted him in Tampa Bay. It cost him World Series in Tampa Bay because he don't know how to manage a pitcher. And the only thing that saved us is we were battling the guy who is the king of not knowing how to manage pitchers in Dusty Baker. It cost him 2 Super Bowls and cost the Cubs. I mean, not Super Bowl, but World Series. It cost them with the Giants, with Barry Bonds. He cost them that series, that whole World Series. Sit down his best pitcher in the clutch because he gave up 1 home run. He snatched him out, and then he started bringing guys in. The runs were just flying in and out of the park. He took Strop out in this game when he didn't have to. They had 4 runs since Strop was in there. We don't get lucky. We get good. We get better. Nobody's better at closing. I said it. As soon as he took Strop out, I'm like, he gave up a walk. I'm like, he's good. He got 2 outs and he got a walk. Why are you snatching him out of the game? Leave him alone. He good. We have 4 runs. Then you bring in Edwards, a guy they know already. Edwards is nervous as can be, and you throw him back out there. He walk a guy, you snatch him right back out. Why was he even out there? We ready. Bring it on. Bring it on, baby. Who up next? The Dodgers? Is it the Dodgers again? Is it the Dodgers? Just let me know. Is it the Dodgers that's next? Is this the Dodgers? The NLLC? Didn't we beat them last year? Okay. Dodgers are better. Okay. We'll see. We'll see when the lights is bright. When everything's on the table. How Kershaw's gonna be. How he was last year. He the same Kershaw. He the same guy that's balking every time he throw a pitch. He the same guy that's gonna throw us the golf ball and he gonna give up the booty. Oh yeah! The Cubs. We are going back. We won't be playing Cleveland. No, Cleveland. See, I love winning. It feels so right. Winning always feels right to me. You know, Floyd win, Cubs win. You know, I feel good, you know. Jake, sorry, Jake win games. You know, the Cubs let him down. He did his job. Oh. We had this thing wrapped in 3. They lucky to see 5. We had it wrapped in 3. They decided to continually put Edwards in the lineup when this team is the only team to dominate him all year long. See, I like being right. Other people, they gonna tell you they don't like being right. I love being right. They always lie to themselves. I hate to be the kind of guy. Oh, I love to be the guy to say I told you so. If I could say I told you so 1,000,000 times a day, I'm gonna say I told you so 1,000,000 times a day. That's the beauty of it, ain't it?
Michael Taylor again, another big base hit.
Continue to hit. It don't matter what the situation is. Hit 8, wherever you put this guy, I think he's gonna be a star soon.
You want to put this guy and Jose Lobaton back on first base and let him stand there.
The play of the game was the 8th inning tag out of LeBron when his foot came off the bag.
The go-ahead run is at second. You're not going to score on a ball in a gap. You have no reason to be picked off.
Yep.
I say you got to execute the fundamentals.
Exactly. See, that's inexperience and that's panic. That's having a brain freeze. But what a job by Wood. He had to come in and get 7 outs because he got an idiot manager. So Davis had to come in, not Woods, but Davis had to come in and give you the best innings of his life. 7 outs he had to come in and get. And he did it.
Now, why is this big? The last time he did this, he was a starter way back in 2013 against the Washington Nationals.
Wow. Last time he did this, he was a starter against the Washington Nationals. But that was unbelievable. His 9th inning was unbelievable.
Save all the jokes for the postgame, Jimmy Rollins. Let's talk about Wade Davis. Pedro, you know what it takes to get on that hill.
See, we pulled Hendricks too fast. And once you pull Hendricks too fast, this becomes a problem. And I tried to tell people this over and over again. I'm like, Hendricks is the type of guy you got to let him roll. You know, once he's rolling, don't take him out. He should have won 7 innings tonight. Just like they said, when you pulled him in 5, I knew we were going to have problems. I said, we're going to have problems because they pulled him. And a key play was the double play that they got to make it 2 outs in that inning. They end up getting 1 when they probably would have got 2 or 1. See, baseball comes down to the small plays in this game. Early on, Baez throwing out my man at the plate. In that first inning, that was key. All these runs come back to bite you. in the playoffs. Every little thing is crucial. That's why playoff baseball is like the best in the world. There's nothing like it because everything has to be flawless. Anybody makes a mental error, it will cost you dearly in baseball. There is no recovery. It is an extreme focus and everybody has to be zoned in. If they're not, errors happen and you can't recover. It's a chain reaction event and I've never seen it happen in any sport like baseball. One bad move, a fan run on the field, and uh-oh, the Cubs are celebrating. Uh-oh, we celebrating. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh, fly to W. There we go again. Can we get that Cubs-Yankees World Series? Woo! Can we get that Cubs-Yankees World Series? And tell me that's what you want to see. Y'all want to see that Cubs-Yankees World Series, don't y'all? Oh, I want it. I wanted it in 2003. We got a chance to get it this year. I wanted Boston because I didn't think the Yankees was good enough. But okay. Let them get rid of Houston. We already don't like Houston because they were supposed to be in the National League and they moved them to the American League. I think that's cheating. That's just flat out cheating. How you going to just move a team to a whole nother conference? The Chicago Kizubs. Oh, man, yeah, Jay got hit in the knee with a baseball. That was hard. Well, I see a lot of y'all talking. Y'all, I'm seeing all y'all talk, but we got the championship belt. We Ric Flair around here. Woo! We're Ric Flair. Woo! 17 time world champions. Where the Dodgers championship? Huh? You going back to the 80s? When Kirk Gibson hit the home run and all that? Is that even the Dodgers? I don't even remember. All I know is we the now, we the now, bruh. We the now, bruh. We the right now, bruh. We ain't playing no games. Well, let them come. Let them come. You must forgot who we are. Do you know who we are? That's who we are. World champions. Dodgers don't have one of these in this millennium. So Kershaw don't have one of these in the millennium. We beat Kershaw last year too. Beat him. Ain't no thing to do it again. I'm going to let this talk to you. You see that? Postseason. World Series. World Series champion. You see that up there? Do you see that lineup on my show? Until Clayton Kershaw get one of these, he will just be a player, not a champion. That's the Cubs lore up there, you know. Until Kershaw get one of these, he ain't got this World Series ticket. Oh no. He's just a participant. He's just a baseball player. He don't know about this game. Oh yeah, my Cubbies. I got Cubbies on my mind. You see, that's the difference between me and everybody else. I knew this was going to happen. And if you from Cleveland and you happen to be rooting for the Indians, it's okay. You can root for the Cubs. We'll let you come on board. Just make sure you step on the mat and bless it. Bless the mat first. First off, the mat's supposed to be over here. I don't know what the mat doing over there. The mat's supposed to be right here. Move out of my way. Mat's supposed to be there at all times. Where my Cubs slippers? Where my world champion house shoes? I got one. Where my other house shoe at? My world champion house shoes. Kershaw ain't got none of them yet. Unless he went buying it from the Cubs store. Oh yeah. I feel good. I feel good. Got my Cubs slippers. Oh, you think it stops there? I got my Cub coasters. World Championship coasters. You know, can't put my drink on nothing else. It's a Cub house, man. This ain't the clubhouse. It's the Cub house, baby. What else we got for the people today? Should I show them my Cub dishes? My World Championship glasses and mugs? Should I do that? Should you see that? Do Clayton Kershaw got any of those? I don't even take shots, but if I did, I'm going to be taking a shot in my World Championship Cubs. Do you actually understand what we did here, people? You actually understand what we did here? Oh, I got some people I got to send text message to. Hold on a moment. They want to see your boy in all his glory. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Man, all y'all just fell off the mountain, huh? Baseball season's here again. You can see it all on WGN. The Cubs are here and the bars are good. Come on down to Wrigley Field. I say, go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. In Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. And they did. Please bring them Yankees. After we take care of the Dodgers. That's all they good at is dodging. They don't hit, they dodge. They be dodging. Oh, I'm dodging. Strike three, you're out. But what? You were dodging. You should have been hitting. You should have been hitting. Supposed to be hitting, not dodging. Get off your dodges. Oh, we gonna get off of. We gonna get off on them too. The same way we beat them down last year. So bring it. I'm thinking 4-0. We should sweep them. We should sweep the Dodgers. They gonna give up the booty. They gonna give up the booty. Hey, I would love to have Fowler back. I think I would love to have him instead of Hayward. I wish they would have taken Hayward, but the problem is not Hayward. Well, Hayward's defense is not the problem. It's his offense. He's a step slow. And he cannot catch these fastballs. And I'm like, if this guy gets a hit, I'll be like, thank you, God. Never gamble with the Cubs. We better stack. You gotta have a stack to better stack, buddy. Come on, Lex. You betting $1? Stack of tokens. I'm gonna do Bitcoins. Well, the thing is that, well, no, the Phillies defense is very underrated. That's it. I gotta watch the rest of the game. I was going back and forth with the game, but Phillies defense is very underrated, and they protect Carson Wentz, because Wentz, his line, the offensive line is banged up. I don't know how far they're going to go, but I think they can win the division. But their cornerbacks is for real. And it's midnight now, so yeah, it's time for me to get out to the club. Start celebrating and all that stuff and putting the flags on the car, punching some White Sox fans. White Sox, man, I saw one of their fans. I saw one of them like, man, that's a White Sox fan. He was like a relic. I mean, for real. I'm like, they still make those? Like, y'all still exist? I'm like, wow, a White Sox fan. He just had on the old, that's it, socks. It was all dingy and stuff. I'm like, wow, they still make these dudes. Gosh, man, I thought y'all was extinct. What happened? How y'all doing? They still make y'all? Gosh, they look like 2020. We'll be ready. I'm like, 2020? Boy, you should know Hooters closed. You should know Hooters is closed. Matter of fact, I should just hit the casino. That's how I'm feeling like tonight. My Cubs won. I gotta win. I'm gonna do both. What the hell? I'm rich. I'm out, Reds, bitch! Fine casino, man. Oh, we are back. Tell me, who the Dodgers gonna get to shut down our hitters? See, that's the thing about the Cubs. You think you know them. You think you got everybody figured out. You think you got Chris Bryant figured out. You think you got Rizzo figured out. You think you got them all figured out. Then here come that Jay guy. Cow. John Jay, like, you don't know about me? Crack. Ooh. Contreras, like, you ain't studied about me? Pow. And here come Addison Russell, the guy that beat him last year. Come on. Crack. And the thing is, we beat Kershaw, the guy that couldn't be beat. Chris Bryant was sucking bad because, one, they know how to pitch to him. That's right. The Cubs are a hard team to beat. You got to beat us for 9 innings. People don't understand that. It's 9 innings to beat these Cubs. They going all out, baby. They are hard to beat. And you got to beat them 4 times now? You think we can't beat the Dodgers 4 times? Oh, we could do that. Can they beat the Cubs 4 times? That was 2 years ago. We were babies. We were on our way. And we told the Mets, oh, we'll be back. We came back. They did not. We came back. And they did not. We beat ourselves because those guys were young. They were babies. No one expected them to even be that far. I did. But the next year, everybody knew. And now this year, everybody's scared. They coming again. I thought you said the Cubs suck. Man, listen, they gonna lose, man. Just trust me. We gotta roll with the Dodgers now. Come on, Dodgers. Oh, they coming. And they gonna be a-going. Woo. When the game on the line and Kershaw got to try to win it, like, come on, Kershaw, you're going to be... Oh, especially when we got Lester going first. You know, Lester pitching the first game. I'm telling you that right now. So you're going to lose that. Then we got Hendricks going. We're going to have Ari Jake going. Everybody going to be going. And all these great hitters on the Dodgers. They got hitting now. Okay, Dodgers, y'all got some hitters, all right? We got something to calm that down. We gonna kill that noise. Man, I feel like hitting the casino right now. Didn't Kershaw give up the game last year? I think he did. Where am I flag? I know I got 2 of these. I'm flagging out today. Hold on. I might not go to the casino. I might just flag it out and go right around my town. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my other flag? It's probably already in the car. Yeah, let me flag out. Oh, you know I got championship hats on top of championship hats, baby. I got them in different colors, boy. You need to understand. We roll with winners around here. Losers like Cleveland, we don't know them. Winners. 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 Listen. Oh! Oh! I'll have my shirt by tomorrow morning, fellas. Oh, Bryce Harper, you're a great player. Oh!
You do not ask a player who, after 18 days off all season, just lost his season, what he thinks about the next series. To quote Bryce Harper, that's a clown question.
Wow. There it is. The Cubs. Boy, that manager right there is very lucky. They are saving you, man. You got to stop this ridiculous 2 outs pulling the pitcher bull crap that you costing people games. He made this tighter than what it had to be. Thank God the Cubs are the Cubs. And they got to keep scoring runs because they know they manager crazy. Maybe y'all winning this too easy.
What he thinks about the next series. To quote Bryce Harper, that's a clown question. That is a disgrace.
I used to get them all the time.
Well, who is he calling a clown? Let me see. Who's interviewing Bryce Harper?
We've had great success over the last 6 seasons, and we're going to continue.
What do you say about the way Dusty managed this game tonight and this season?
Yeah, Dusty's a Hall of Fame manager. He manages his heart out tonight and has managed great all season.
Is that a vote of confidence?
It's always a vote of confidence for Dusty Baker.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Do you feel like you guys sort of let this one get away from you?
Cubs are a great team. You know, they're world champs. They know how to win. They go out there and go about their business the right way every single day. They got a great staff over there, great team. And we do as well. But, you know, they just came out on top this time. And like I said, you know, they're a great team and, you know, all the best to them.
Bryce, we don't know what the future holds for Jason, but what has he meant to be a teammate of Jason all these seasons here with the Nats?
Yeah, you know, definitely pretty sad about that. Not sure, you know, if he's going to come back next year or not. But you know, it's been a pleasure playing with him. You know, one of the guys that I've grown up with in the past 6-7 years. You know, he's always been there for me no matter what, and you know, I'm gonna miss seeing him out there.
Any thoughts on how the Cubs died this season?
Not really looking up towards it at all.
Dusty's obviously another guy who's gone a long time without a title, obviously has to wait, not under contract next year. What's your kind of take on him and maybe him coming back, not coming back?
I mean, I think that just, you know, decision is made from up top. You know, I don't want to comment on that really, so, you know, it just comes from up top.
Let me tell you something. For you guys players, talk about players, I don't know who that member of the media was. You do not ask a player who, after 18 days off all season, just lost his season, what he thinks about the next series. To quote Bryce Harper, that's a clown question. That's a disgrace.
Hey, that is a disgrace. He's right about that. And it's a lot of clown media out there. And these guys he's probably somebody from a local internet thing. And he's probably just a fan that got a credential. And he doesn't know the respect factor that comes along with doing this. You got to have and uphold the players to a certain standard. Now, the curveball is something that Washington had a problem with in the entire series. Bryce Harper was a sucker for a lot of curveballs because he was looking for home runs. You don't throw him a sinking slider. You try to throw him a curve. If you throw him a curve low and away while he's down in the count at least 1-2 or 0-2, you can get him to go fish. Because he's going to believe that pitch is coming over that plate. You could fool him. Now, what other teams were doing that was throwing a lot of things off, where they were changing the narratives, and you know how other people would say it. They were fooling him. They'll give him a fastball. They'll trick themselves. The Cubs knew how to keep him under control. Edwards' problem is he loves to throw the slider, and they know where his pitch is going to be. Sometimes it don't drop like it should, and if he gets nervous, he can't calm himself down in time to get and settle himself, and he'll lead the ball a little too high before it drops. It should be dropping a lot sooner than, you know, when it gets to the plate. So they wait on it for him. And then they don't swing early and put him in like a hole of 2-0. And then he's got to try to dig himself out. So this was a reoccurring problem for him. Getting behind in the counts with Washington. And sometimes if he's ahead on the count, he throws the wrong type of pitch, or the ball gets away from him and he keeps up the ball too high. Every home run he's got, the ball didn't drop when it was supposed to. It stayed up a little bit too high before it started to drop. And that cost him. When Bryce Harper hit that home run, same thing. Ball was too high. In all of his small outings, he's given up 12 runs to Washington. They're the only ones that had his number the entire year. Why would you pitch? Ooh. Sometimes it's meant to be, sometimes it's not. What's happening is that your boy Sino is finna go out on the town. Jadi. And what I'm about to do here is keep my championship flag up in the air. And let it wave like I just don't care. But I don't know where my other flag is. It's probably in the trunk. Oh yeah, I told you. Your boy Sino be knowing his stuff. I know where my stuff at. I'm finna flag it out. Uh-oh. I should've did the other side first. I forgot. That door I can't lower it down. There we go. Let me open up my garage if I die from the fumes. You'll see Carcino laid out on the floor, choking to. Oh man, I ain't trying to look at none of that. What's up? Trying to be like, oh yeah, you a clown. I'm like, why would I try to be him? Them fools all trying to be me. I forgot all these sales paper they brought me. Jeez. Jeez. Stop that bell. Oh, I only wear jerseys now to really insult people. That's the point of wearing a jersey now for me. My whole point now is just to insult people. See, my wearing my flags right now, letting my flags wave in the wind the way they are, That's just to add insult to injury. That's in case of some of those relic fans out there. You know, we got them. Hold on. I'm gonna leave this on for a minute. I'm gonna go check my mail. I was just checking the mail. Get it? Checking the mail. Man, somebody done had a car accident or something out there. Did I bring a spider or something in here? I hope I didn't. I hit 5 cars, run over 3 fire hydrants just to get out this car to kill that spider. Well, see, the thing is this. Do a Steve Bartman video? Maybe someday. Uh-oh. That thing ain't on there good enough. It's already tilted. Hold on. Put this in park and get back in and deal with this. I know, but he'll give all the praise to Mickey Mantle. He'll do a whole video on him. LeBron. Yo, I want to give a shout out to my Yankee brother, Mickey Mantle. He had a great career, you know. Just like your boy, man. I'm just trying to be great. Just trying to be great like Mickey Mantle. Oh, great. Now it's finna start raining. See, talking with y'all, I done went the wrong way. I could take this way, but this was really the long way. Well, LeBron's a bandwagon jumper. So for him, he gonna go to whatever team is popping. So I want to know, since the Dodgers are who we facing, Y'all tell me, since y'all got all this Dodger love, who are the people we supposed to look out for the Dodgers? Give me the rundown. Sell us. Jose Charles. He was there last year. We know how to pitch to him. Nobody's worried about him. We got to worry about Kershaw, the guy we beat already. We got to worry about him. Okay. Corey Bellinger. That's the only player you said that made sense. He's a difference maker. But you underestimate the power of the Chicago Cubs. As long as our pitchers don't give up any runs early, we're good. You know who y'all got to worry about? Javier Baez. The man who swung at the worst pitch I've ever seen in baseball playoffs history. A high fastball that was up to the cap. My man decided to swing at it way up there. And he just straight bailed the pitcher out. Now, we don't want that Baez. We need the Baez that's smart at the plate. His defense is unbelievable. Well, the fact is that we have the X factor in there. See, when you got the X factor in the game, you could do a lot more than you could previously was expected to do. See, the X factor, he was changing the game. Ben Zobrist is called the X factor. And the reason why he's the X factor is because when he's inserted into the lineup, he makes things happen at each at bat. He's either gonna get walked, he's gonna get a great at bat almost every time he's up the bat. See, here's the thing. You can't look at another series and compare it to the next series. It don't work like that in baseball. A guy could be 0 for 15 in one series and then play a whole nother team and just be 8 or 9. That's just how it works. Because one, you don't have the same personnel. It's a whole nother team. And they might play you a lot better than they play against those other teams. That one pitcher might have his number. Like Rizzo, he had a great series. Now in this series, Rizzo can't get a hit. But Bryant might be 4 or 5. Driving in all the runs. You don't know. That's the thing. You just don't know. He's batting under 200, not for the series. Rizzo brought in all the key hits. Rizzo hit game-winning hits. See, here's what you don't understand. The Cubs win most playoff games by 1 run than anybody in playoff history. They have the most 1-run victories. Either 1-0, 9-8. They won this game. Like, how many games did they win in this series by 1 run? They won like maybe 2 or 3 games by 1 run. They don't care. They won the World Series with 1 run. 1. It only takes 1. It only takes 1. It's raining, but that's not from the rain. That's from the flag hitting the top of the car. This is why I didn't fly my flags. Because I don't like them up there, and I don't like nothing hitting the car when the wind blows. Nah, it ain't going enough. It's not gonna chip my paint. That's a flag. That flag ain't gonna chip no paint. It's just making sounds because it's hitting it. Hey, all I know is we're the defending world champions. We love to struggle. We from Chicago. Struggle is part of our name. It's in our nature. It's what we do. We grind it out. Trying to make it happen, Captain. That's all. We just trying to make it happen. Baseball playoff finals always come down to 1 run. Or it comes down to a defensive stop or defensive play. It's always that wins a championship series. Mental concentration. If it's broken, it costs you a series. It happens a lot. It happens very often. Well, a lot of people say they from Chicago and they not, Big Will. I know a lot of people wishing we don't. Oh, that's getting on my nerves. I ain't gonna be able to take that. Now this one ain't doing it, but this one is. Screw it. I can't deal with it no more. Screw it, screw it, screw it. But that. Alright, I told him to act like he got some sense. He alright. go. Pick up a hooker. Man, you guys got a very vivid imagination. What do you think this is, Vegas or something? Like when I ran into the, remember who was on here when I ran into the hooker from Vegas? Tell me that wasn't funny. That was hilarious. How about the Cubs gonna win game 1? Cubs gonna win game 2? Cubs gonna win game 3? Cubs gonna win game 4. Hey, if we win this, can we go to the World Series? Do we gotta play anybody else? But we go to the World Series. Can we go to the World Series after this? That's all I want to know. If we win, can we just go to the series? Oh, please don't say that, Chris Jackson. Please. I do not want to see a LeBron video when last year when he wore that Cubs uniform. I was, no, take it off. We don't want no losers in our uniform. We don't want no losers in our Cub colors. He won. Y'all didn't see, you tell me, you ain't see LeBron in the Cubs uniform? He lost the bet to Dwayne Wade. And against the Cubs, the Indians in the Cubs series. He bet Dwayne Wade, betting on a bunch of losers, because he from Cleveland, and he a Yankee fan anyway. But he made the bet, and so when they lost, he had to pay up. I should have went to the gym today and kept up with my Star Wars training. I kind of slacked off. I hit it real hard that first day that trailer came out. Then the second day I hit it real good, and then I kind of slacked off. I gotta pick it back up. Oh, this is my turn. Oh, this that killer turn. They come out of nowhere too. Man, they popping everybody off tonight. I guess they catching all the drunk Cub fans. I gotta wear a Dodgers hat? Nah, I don't like the Dodgers hats. Sorry about that, can't wear a Dodgers hat. I just never been a Dodgers fan. You know, they from Brooklyn anyway, a bunch of traders. Gonna go to the West Coast. They were the Brooklyn Dodgers. Did you know Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn? Yeah, somebody who played dodgeball. They should be called the Dodgers. Yeah, I'll never forget. This chick I was dating, she ended up, like, she had 2 jobs. I met her at her other job. She was a bartender. And then I'm like, all right, she wanted to go out. And I'm like, she kept telling me to go on there and order Lyft. I'm like, I can drive my car. She was like, no, just order Lyft. Where you at? Yeah, park your car right there. I'm like, she was like, I'm going to come pick you up. Do you got Lyft? I'm like, nah, why would I need Lyft? I got my car. Just order a Lyft. So I got, she's like, you'll get 5 free rides if you sign up for it. I'm like, okay. I signed up for Lyft. She's like, you get 5 free rides. Hold on. Here's your free ride. And I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, it's her. It's her. She's like, okay. And I'm like, you drive for Lyft? I thought you was a bartender. She's like, well, this is my other job on the side. I work for Lyft. I'm like, oh, wow. Gotta do what you gotta do, but my God, I'm like, I'm dating a Lyft driver. So I'm paying for this ride? She's like, no, it's free. You get 5 free rides. The world we live in today, man, my goodness. I would play some music, but we'll get flagged. Unless I had some Uncle Murder in the car. Do I got Uncle Murder in the car? I don't even know if I do. I know I got some discs in here. I just don't know what it is. Hold on. Disc.
No town has been entered. Cancel.
I didn't say that. I said disc, woman. Do you hear what I said, woman? I didn't say load the disc. I don't know what's what. Hey! Are you gonna make me get on you? Ooh, I got John Wick, Streets is Watching. Okay, that's what I got in there. I got the movie John Wick. Will choke my chicken. I'm thinking to myself, why is John Wick even in there? That shouldn't even be in there. Are they sure that? I don't think I got John Wick in it.
Bounce if you wanna bounce, ball if you wanna ride, play if you wanna play, floss if you wanna floss. It's alright.
What, you think you like me? You ain't like me, mother. No, you a punk. I've been with made people, connected people. Who you been with? Chain snatching, job, maricon mother. Why don't you go get lost? Get out of here. Go get the free.
Now tuned into the.
You now tuned into the greatest. You think you like me? You ain't like me. You a punk. I've been with made people. Connected people. I miss him. That's who Jay-Z need back. He need to bring Pain in the Ass back on the track. And that's who he need to bring back. He started slipping once he let him go. I need him back on the track. Anytime somebody got a problem, they could call Jay-Z. Now at the end, Jay-Z's gonna need his money. Oh, you ain't got my money? F you, baby. Oh, nobody's releasing your album budget? F you, baby. And what happened when they can get no more money out the promotional companies? You light a match. Oh, this guy just want to troll for attention. No way. You won't bait nobody here into that. I'm trying to think, what is John Wick doing in here? Whoa! It's alright. You heard me? It's alright. Well, holla back. In the middle of the war, rocking the vest. I'm out of illest shorty alive. I confess, I take live to the chest, and I swear to the day. Uh-oh. Man, they got a whole bunch of dead animals out here on the road. See, something went wrong. I knew John Wick wasn't in here. What's in there? It's John Wick. Why do I have John Wick? This makes no sense. That's crazy. What movie I'm watching? You know what? Turn this off. Radio.
Washington. What a ball game.
That's how you heard it right here on 670 The Score and the Cubs radio network. Pat Hughes on the call. And for the third time in 3 years, the Cubs are headed to the NLCS. Welcome in, Nick Shepkowski with you. Mark Grody is on his way out of Washington, D.C. Sir, him and the rest of the Cubs are in very much a celebratory mode, but they're on their way to L.A. to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game 1 Saturday night. Obviously, catch it here on The Score and the Cubs radio network. Welcome in. Good evening. Ooh. To quote Ric Flair there, just a little bit.
He stole my Ric Flair woo!
For a good 39 to 40 hours until Game 1 of the NLCS takes place out in Southern California. But what a heck of a ride that was for the 5 hours and then some more time on top of it. And want to talk to you just about that. 312-644-6767. Some people will tell you, oh, you're the defending World Series champions are the Cubs. Why are you getting that excited about an NLDS? Why are you getting that stoked about this, that, the other? The Cubs went to the NLCS 3 times from 1969 to 2014. They've gone 3 times the last 3 years. This is the golden era of Chicago Cubs baseball, and it's a thrill to be on the air with you tonight wanting to discuss all of this game. 312-644-6767. It is Nick Shepkowski with you, as I mentioned. The Cubs, well, they're wrapping up their celebration in D.C. right now. They'll hop on a plane, get on their way to Los Angeles. Game 1, like I said, that'll be Saturday night. That's what's on deck. Take a look at what's on deck, sponsored by AZEK. AZEK, ask what's best decks. Visit azek.com. 312-644-6767 is the telephone number to call. Text messages, welcome, always 67011. So much to get to tonight. Nothing more important than your reaction. Hey, celebrate. Right. Take a deep breath.
Celebrate. Take a deep breath.
Embrace that. Saw the Cubs go to the NLCS yet again. Worry about the Dodgers come Saturday. But yeah, right now, celebration time here in the city of Chicago. We start things off on the post-game show with myself, at least. I'm Nick Shepkowski. We go out to Gurney and welcome in Mitch on 670 The Score.
Mitch,
what's up, Mitch?
From Gurney, what's up?
Hey, so I want to talk about Contreras and
so talk about him.
The guts that he had to throw that ball behind the runner and get him out. Also, Do you think there's a chance Lester starts game 1?
I think it's going to be short rest for Lester. He did pitch a load yesterday. I don't know what you do game 1. Talking to some of my friends just on our little group chat on the way in here about that. Trying to figure that part out of it. Is it John Lackey? I don't think that's an absurd thought, because who's the fresh arm? Jose Quintana didn't pitch a whole lot, but would you rather have him on full rest than who? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be Lester. If you'd like to participate tonight, a few things that I want to say just from that game this evening. I didn't think after last year, Game 7 of the World Series, obviously the significance of winning a DS game versus clinching a World Series isn't the same. But for a game that keeps you on the edge of your seat, for a game that the ups and downs and get a big lead and you feel like it's just holding off a comeback, that's what that one felt like. I didn't think I'd ever come feeling of the roller coaster of what Game 7 of the I think tonight is as close as you can possibly come with that. Man, roller coaster of emotion watching that game. When Murphy hits the homer to tie it up, and then a few batters later, you see Taylor hit the 3-run homer, and thinking, oh my God, Kyle Hendricks doesn't have it, the professor doesn't have it, then what the heck's going to go right for the Cubs tonight? And sure enough, off of Mad Max Scherzer is when they're able to get things going there in the 5th inning in one of the strangest innings of baseball you are ever going to see.
Yes.
Catcher's interference. You have the wild pitch. You have hits batters, and you have Dusty Baker, that I do have to say thank you to this evening. As I am a lifelong Cubs fan, I do want to say thank you to Dusty Baker. For some reason, he decided it would be a good idea to intentionally walk Jason Hayward instead of try to get the 3rd out of the inning there, and that ended up coming up to bite him in the rear. 312-644-6767 is the telephone number to call. So to get
Why would you intentionally walk
and the Cubs
Hayward?
Radio Network? What
Hayward has done nothing
for you right now.
That's the guy you go after.
This long, you deserve something. Well, at least one of you deserves something. Be caller number 6 right now to the Scores
He
contest
did us
line.
a favor.
312-591-6700, and you're going to win our Aurelio's Pizza giveaway. That's a $25 gift card, gift certificate to Aurelio's Pizza. Dine in, carry out, or have it delivered. Aurelio's Pizza since 1959. It is the sauce. 312-644-6767. I am Nick Shepkowski, talking Cubs with you as long as we want to go this evening. So much to get to from this game. We continue the conversation in Lake Forest. Susie's next up on 670 The Score. What's up, Suze?
Hey, so what a game.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, right? The only thing I really was kind of, well, not the only thing I should say, but one of the more concerning parts was, I think when Madden pulled John Jay, and I know he put in Marquez.
They always had these idiots called.
But as we saw tonight, we need insurance runs. The Cubs aren't secure. We were lucky. I think the Cubs got off really lucky at the end of the game by striking out Harper, but taking out John Jay when he has an on-base percentage in the postseason of .333 and replacing him with Martine, who has struck out and is only at bat, is really, I don't know. And that was right after John Jay made the defensive play that he did. I just wasn't. I'm a little concerned.
She actually makes sense.
John Jay, for the most part, he's a fine outfielder. By no means is anyone going to be like, oh, John Jay is like Gold Glove caliber in the outfield. Martine is significantly better there. And you've seen defensively, Susie, where the Cubs have been, where it's cost them in this series, whether it's the play the other day with Kyle Schwarber in left field. Heck, John Jay, the fly ball he ran down in Game 3, I think it was Zimmerman who hit it.
Yep.
Like the angle he took was horrible on it. He did end up making the catch on it. I just think it's one of those kind of security type things, and I just kind of disagree with you there on that one.
The only other thing I'm saying is also because you have to look at Javier Baez and what he was producing at that. You know, this is Game 5. You don't have the bats right now. Well, you do. I mean, you got 9 runs, but Baez isn't producing anything when he's up at bat, and now you're going to take out another good bat.
Yeah,
that's my only concern.
Yeah, appreciate the cell phone call, and you kind of hope that Baez, I mean, he was as important as anyone in the NLDS last year. The NLCS, obviously, he won the MVP. He split that with Lester. You hope that he could start to turn that around a little bit, because, I mean, Javier Baez took a huge step this regular season, But yeah, to say that he had a good NLDS, and that would be lying to yourself if you believed that. 312-644-6767, the telephone number to call. It is Nick Shepkowski with you, 670 The Score, 670thescore.com, and the Cubs radio network. As we continue the conversation, we're going to take your telephone calls on the other side of this timeout, but we do say good night right now to the Cubs radio network. So we say good evening to them, a farewell to them, or good morning, I guess, actually, when we're past 1 o'clock here. What we do have for you coming up, it will be Cubs baseball Saturday evening from Los Angeles. The extended pregame show will get you started with all of that.
Oh,
we'll have that for you coming up on Saturday. But we say good night to the network for now. On the other side here locally in Chicago, it's myself, Nick Shepkowski. Coming up, we're going to talk Cubs as long as we can go this evening into this morning on Chicago Sports Radio, 670 The Score.
That's what I'm talking about.
Following every story of this exciting Cubs postseason, Mully and Hanley Mornings.
That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Cubs, Cubs, Cubs. Mr. Terrones, what's going on? You see my Cubbies? We did it, baby. You should be donating to the Cubs. All y'all should be donating something for the Cubs. We playing the Dodgers. Y'all wanted the Cubs. Y'all wanted to try to play against the World Series champions. You got them. And all they blue splendor. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta pay attention here. I've been talking to y'all too much. Where in the world am I? So when we beat the Dodgers, where do we go then? If we beat the Dodgers, where do we go? Don't say the series. Did you just say the series? Did you say the series, man? Oh, come on, not the series. The series, bruh? It's crazy out here, man. Why? What is this thing about Isaiah Thomas that you want to mention all of a sudden? That means nothing. Woo! There we go. God, how raggedy this road is. My goodness. This don't make any sense whatsoever. Oh, you want to hear the radio, Mr. Terrones? You make a donation, Mr. Terrones, and we'll turn the radio on. You the big baller around here. Lead the way for the rest of the crew. Do your super chat.
Quite some time. It's sponsored by Funkaway odor eliminating spray for clothes and gear. Work hard, play hard, smell good. Available at participating True Value hardware stores. Welcome back in. I'm Nick Shepkowski with you on 670 The Score. Talking Cubs, bound for the NLCS for the third year in a row. taking your telephone calls. 312-644-6767 is that number to call. We will take your text messages as well. 67011 is how you go about getting those on the air. We continue the conversation now. St. Charles and John has thoughts on this evening's game. What's up tonight, John?
Hey, how's it going?
Could not possibly be better.
Oh, I agree. Everybody's talking about offense and all the scoring. There were 2 defensive plays that framed the game. It was the Javier Baez throwout of what's his name at home,
Trey Turner. First, bottom of the first inning that you're talking about.
Right. And then
it feels like it was about 7 hours ago. Probably because it was about 7 hours ago at this point. What was the other one for me, Frank? Or John?
Yeah, Contreras throwing out at first base and, the call at the end of the game. It framed the game. The defense, that could have been 2 or 3 runs.
Yeah, and I appreciate the telephone call there, John. That's when it seemed like Davis was starting to fade the most. He came back in the 9th inning, and whatever the heck was left in the tank, he was running on empty and made it work for the final 3 outs in that inning. But you're spot on. As the Nationals are threatening, you have Tiller on second base in that situation where any base hit is going to score him. That's a speedy guy. You figure any ball to the outfield that lands is going to score him. And you have your backup catcher get picked off of first base in that situation. And the Cubs and their brass gave big-time shout-outs in the post-game. We'll see if we can find some of the audio for you before we're out of here later on this morning. But huge props they gave to their video team and saying that they were the ones yelling right away, think his hand came off, think his hand came off. Madden wasn't on top of it. A lot of the coaches in the dugout didn't get a close view of it, but the video ops people were especially on top of it. Get that challenge and get that challenge and get that review in. They did, and that was an enormous out because, Davis was able to regain himself a little bit there when he was able to take the rest as the Cubs batted in the top of the 9th inning. But yeah, you could tell that he was just about out of gas there, and that was a huge mistake. That one goes on a very short list of the biggest mistakes the Nationals made in this game. John, I thought there was going to be one more that you brought up there too as well, and that was Addison Russell, his line drive to left field, where if you were watching on TV tonight, Ron Darling doing the color commentary kept saying that Jason Worth, he lost the ball in the lights when he made the sliding attempt, which should have been it was a sliding catch, but it should have been pretty routine to bring that in. He lost it in the lights. He tracked it the entire way. So I have trouble believing he just lost it in the lights there. I think he just dove or slid at the wrong spot. And I had to disagree with Ron Darling, what he had to kind of say on the television broadcast there. But I thought that was a huge one. The Cubs getting a run back in that situation was absolutely massive, as that Russell hit came in the 6th inning to give the Cubs yet another run there. 312-644-6767 is the telephone number to call. Text messages, as always, 67011 is where you go for those as well. Continue the conversation in Wrigleyville. It's Mark. You're next up on The Score with Nick Shepkowski. Hey. What's up, Marky?
Hey, Nick. What's going on, buddy?
You tell me.
That's 5 hours of my year so far.
That's the best 5 hours?
Yeah, I've got a lot.
You like torture, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But here's the thing.
Man.
3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, we're going to the championship series.
Say that again, because I think Cubs fans need to digest that a little bit. Some of the angry ones that are out there. Let that sink in for a second.
3 years in a row. 3 years in a row with this young core. 3 years in a row.
And we keep going back. We don't keep coming.
It's been a long time, but I haven't said this since 1991.
This is the Cubs dynasty.
LA.
Wait, what happened last year? Do you forget to say that during the NLCS last year?
Yeah,
or you just sleep through that one, Mark?
I forgot. And then, they won.
Well, appreciate the telephone call there, Mark. Yes, it's like they're carrying the banner for baseball right now in terms of how organizations are run, how they play, how they compete. 3 straight trips to the NLCS. That is pretty remarkable for a team that what Theo Epstein, Jed Hoyer, and company inherited when they were all hired in the fall of 2011 and you look at the disastrous farm system that was in place, really the ballpark that was, I mean, nearly 100 years old and coming apart everywhere, and what they've turned it into. Yeah, they're going to be the heavy underdogs in this NLCS against the Los Angeles Dodgers. But it's, you look at it and this team being there right now, and Joe Maddon, I know that he gets criticism for a lot of things that went on in this series, and people are going to be upset about the way he handled, was it Wade Davis in Game 4 of this series, or other parts of how he managed this series. He made it work somehow, some way, with a bullpen that was not performing. He made it work between his starters and stretching out his closer in order to win this game today, when it felt like the Nationals were coming back and they were coming back full force. He was able to get this team to their 27th out and get them into the NLCS. 312-644-6767 is a telephone number to call. Text messages always welcome. 67011 in an all-timer. Cubs win 9-8 tonight. They hold off the Nationals that want to put on the late charge. Wade Davis, who had not recorded a save for more than 3 outs the entire season this year, goes out and records 7 outs to help secure the Cubs victory as they get by the Washington Nationals 3-2 in this best-of-5 series. 312-644-6767 is the telephone number to call. Continue the conversation now in Milwaukee. It's Ed. You're up on 670 The Score this evening. What's up, Ed?
Tell him, man.
Well, congratulations to all the Cub fans, but this was a horrifically played game on both sides. Adam Lynn, the 2 batters before him, got 8 pitches out of the strike zone, and he hits the first pitch and grounds into the double play. Terrible starting pitching from both pitchers. This is contemporary baseball.
Yeah, and do you walk into a party when everyone's having a good time and just spill the beer, take a leak on the floor, and kill everybody's joy and fun?
You have the joy. Congratulations. You're going to play the Dodgers, and you're probably going to beat the Dodgers.
Yeah!
But for those
All right, I've heard enough, Ed. Thanks for sitting on hold for as long as you did. Not going to take any fun out of this for me. Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest of games. No doubt about that. I was calling one of my best friends that's a diehard Cubs fan when I was coming in this evening.
He's a Debbie Downer.
You might see that on the ESPN Classic one day.
He's the kind of Debbie Downer guy.
On MLB Network.
Congratulations. No,
he's
a Brewers fan.
It wasn't the prettiest brand of baseball. Go look at that top of the 5th inning for the Nationals. When can you see a team playing at the level the Nationals played at all year perform like that for a half of an inning? It was disastrous. It was ugly at times, but I'll be damned if you're going to come on these airwaves tonight and try to put any killjoy whatsoever through these airwaves. 312-644-6767 is the telephone number to call. Text messages always welcome. 670.
They cut him right off. They cut Debbie Downer off.
Score as we continue to talk about this game, a wild one in Washington D.C. You look at the Stars. So much of it was made going into tonight. Was the Stars need to play like stars for the Cubs. Chris Bryant coming off of his...
That's it. All right. We're gone. I got to go in and celebrate with the rest of the Cub fans. Okay, I did hit that. So, thanks for hanging out with me for an hour and a half. Now I gotta go in here and make it rain. Woo. Yeah, it's one of those nights, man. So, thank you. Hey, what's up? Thank y'all.